2020 revealed a shocking truth. In a study conducted by the National Center for Health Statistics on the most common cause of death for Americans in 2020, revealed liver disease was among the leading causes. 4.5 million American adults were diagnosed with liver disease, making up 1.8% of the adult population. Nearly 51,642 die each year. More than 50% of these deaths are due to alcohol-related liver disease and cirrhosis. Your liver is a vital organ responsible for a host of functions, such as filtering and detoxifying your blood, regulating your hormones, and removing toxins from your body. The world has seen a rise in the number of adults who are putting their health in danger by consuming unhealthy foods that can cause health problems, such as liver damage. In this video, I will reveal some common 10 foods you might be eating without even realizing how harmful they are for your liver, and no one will tell you about those foods. But before we begin, if you find this channel helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of more life-changing content like this. Number 1, alcohol. Alcohol is the leading cause of liver disease in the United States. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, 90% of cirrhosis cases and 60% of liver cancer cases are linked to alcohol abuse. Even small amounts of alcohol cause stress the liver. First, it turns into a toxic substance called acetaldehyde. Then, the liver must work hard to convert it into acetate, which is less harmful. This cycle creates oxidative damage inside liver cells. At first, fat builds up, but over years, this can lead to scar tissue and even cancer. Alcohol is one of the liver's biggest enemies, so much so that non-alcoholic hepatic steatosis has been given this name to differentiate it from alcoholic steatosis, which used to be the only one known. It is recommended that drinking alcohol should be avoided if possible because even in small quantities, alcohol can damage hepatocytes, liver cells, and aggravate fatty liver. Number 2, red and processed meats. Red and processed meats contain large amounts of saturated fat, which gets stored in your liver and makes it grow in size. Processed meats also have added salt, chemicals, and preservatives that can cause liver inflammation. Processed meats such as dairy meat, sausage, and bacon contain high levels of saturated fat and preservatives. Too much red or processed meat can cause obesity, high blood pressure, and heart disease, all of which strain the liver. Better alternatives include fish, chicken, beans, and lentils, which are lower in fat. Number 3, fried foods. Fried foods are among the highest culprits when it comes to liver damage. Frying foods at high temperatures causes a chemical reaction known as lipid peroxidation. Lipid peroxidation occurs when a free radical attacks the fatty acids in an oil molecule and breaks the bonds that hold it together. When this happens, free radicals are formed and end up damaging tissue in the liver by stealing electrons from cells. The result is oxidative stress within the liver, which can lead to liver cancer or scarring of the liver tissue over time. Trans fat is often found in processed foods. The problem with trans fat is that it can easily be added to food without the food label showing that it has been altered. When you eat foods that contain trans fat, your liver may be adversely affected, causing liver damage. Foods cooked in trans fats like margarine or partially hydrogenated oil can spark dangerous inflammation in your liver. These oils are common in packaged snacks, coffee creamers, microwave popcorn, and of course, fast foods. A study in Clinical Science showed that eating just one fast food meal per week can increase liver fat by 20%. Eating it more than twice weekly can raise fat accumulation to 50%. Number 4, white flour and refined carbs. White flour is found mainly in refined products like white bread and pastries. It causes a spike in blood sugar and insulin, which are responsible for the free radical damage you mentioned above. The best alternative to white flour is whole wheat flour, which has the same texture as white flour and can be used in most recipes. Foods like white bread, pasta, pastries, and cakes are made with refined carbohydrates. They usually have a high glycemic index, which spikes blood sugar rapidly. This forces the liver to turn extra sugar into fat. If you need carbs, choose whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, and oats. Number 5, carbonated drinks and juices. Carbonated drinks can be detrimental to your liver for a lot of different reasons. The combination of phosphoric acid and sugar is bad enough, but the fact that most carbonated drinks also contain caffeine just makes them twice as bad. Caffeine causes your liver to produce more glucose, which increases insulin levels and also blocks your liver's ability to burn fat. This can lead to fatty liver disease. When you consume too much fructose, fruit sugar, your body converts it into fat and sends it to your liver. A fatty liver can cause insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. The worst culprits are sodas, candies, cookies, and highly processed snacks. Even fruit juice is a big offender since it contains fructose without the fiber that slows absorption. Studies show that drinking just one soda per day raises the risk of fatty liver by 64%. Drinking 2 or more sodas daily raises the risk to 173%. Number 6, caffeine. Excessive caffeine intake can lead to liver scarring, which may progress to liver cancer. The recommended daily limit is about 400 milligrams, roughly 2 cups of coffee. Caffeine also increases the uptake of alcohol into your bloodstream and interferes with its breakdown, making the combination of coffee and alcohol especially harmful. Number 7, added sugar. If you love sugar, you may be damaging your liver. The added sugar causes an increase in triglycerides and a decrease in HDL, good cholesterol. If you can cut sugar out completely, it will do your body good. Instead of using sugar, use more natural alternatives such as honey or pure maple syrup. Number 8, processed vegetables. You should not be eating processed vegetables. Processed vegetables are usually frozen, canned, or preserved in some way to make them last longer. These foods contain a high level of sodium and preservatives that can cause damage to your liver. Instead of eating processed vegetables, eat fresh vegetables bought at a local store and wash them before handling. Number 9, dairy products. Dairy products are not the greatest thing for your liver. This is because milk and other dairy products contain hormones, which can cause damage to the liver. Milk and dairy products are also high in saturated fat, which increases your chances of developing fatty liver disease. For dairy-free milk alternatives, use almonds or cashews as a base and add flavorings such as vanilla or cinnamon. You may also use rice milk. Number 10, too much salt. Eating too much salt makes you retain fluid, which can make the liver appear larger. It also leads to high blood pressure, straining both the heart and the liver. According to the American Heart Association, adults should consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily. Most people eat double that, mainly from processed foods like frozen meals and canned soups. Protecting your liver? Now you know the 10 worst foods that can harm your liver. But what can you do to protect it? 1. Drink water instead of soda. A study in obesity showed that people who cut out just one soda daily for 6 months lost an extra 1.5 inches, 4 centimeters, from their waist. 2. Follow a Mediterranean-style diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and healthy fats like olive oil. 3. Get regular blood tests to check liver enzymes. Doctors often use ALT and AST tests to monitor liver health. Has this video helped you stop drinking or eating those unhealthy foods? Which one would be most difficult for you to give up? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, please share this video with someone who may need it or benefit from its content. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.